Now that Area 51 has been acknowledged to have existed, it might be time to start to learn more about the history of Area 51. Specifically, learn everything you can about Bob Lazar, how he supposedly worked at Groom Lake Area S4, and is the guy that essentially revealed Area 51 to the UFO community and then eventually to the world through his video, the Lazar Tape, Excerpts from the Government Bible. His affiliates are John Lear, Gene Huff, and George Knapp. Bob's company is United Nuclear. He has a hydrogen car that he has drove for 10 years and has not purchased gasoline in that same decade time. His particle collider that he has in his backyard. His terraforming supercomputer. All of his revelations from working at Area 51. The Manilla briefing folders he read that contained information in 6-digit dates that implied humans were a creation by aliens from Zeti-Reticulum 4, who referred to us as genetic containers of information, how to travel faster than the speed of light, and of course, the infamous element 115, the diagrams of the sport model and his description of being inside of it, his connection to Edward Teller. Secondly, learn everything you can about John Lear, the epic, legendary, greatest moment in radio history, the John Lear disclosure with Art Bell, his story about the secret stuff his dad was involved with, his story about the underwater tube system that goes around the world and how they can go underneath the continental shelf of the United States from Nevada and end up in the Pacific Ocean. His story about the people that are currently on the moon mining for helium-3. His story about how people live on most of the planets. His story about how there is a guy living in Vero Beach, Florida that has walked on the moon without a spacesuit. The soul catcher on the moon. His 9/11 conspiracy theories about no airplanes. His descriptions of some of the holograms that exist that are better than the stuff you've seen. Now, I'm not saying that everything these guys say is true, but I can tell you it's some of the most interesting discussions ever recorded and will give you a greater understanding of all of the stuff that is out there.